start his day. Like, yeah, I'm tired, but I guess I gotta get up. That's a pretty cool shot, actually. I love it. So, yeah, how y'all doing? Let's see. Greetings to you from Staunton, Virginia. Welcome to the Infinity Highway. With Kelly Baseman, Max Spaz, and Proud Mary, of course, the truck. She's Proud Mary this morning. She may be Puddle of Mud later. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm counting on her. So, yes, it is the top of the morning, and we are making our way back to Waynesboro. To the receiver that we arrived at Saturday around 4 p.m. and discovered they were closed. Of course, it wasn't much of a discovery. I was pretty much expecting that they were closed based on their hours of operation. Of course, right? But we tried anyways. And made our way back over to Petro. Back up the road a piece that we just departed. Big Petro, one of these really kind of big, I don't know how many spots they had, maybe 500 or something like that, with a real large travel center with all kinds of luxuries, you know, and they did too. They had all kinds of luxuries. They had a big theater, movie theater. Poked my head in. I didn't go take a seat. Lots of showers. They actually had like some sort of like mini motel upstairs, you know. So I guess if you didn't want, you had to hang out there for a couple days. You didn't want to sleep in your truck. You could get yourself a comfortable bed if you wanted to. And they had like a mercantile store and all kinds of like a big food court. So. Pretty cool place. Now I think about it, I may have been there before and came in like in the opposite direction. Sometimes that happens, you know. You go to one of these places like one time, like your first time, and then you'll come back there like months later, and you won't realize for a little while that you're at some place you've been before because it just feels different. And then it hits you and you're like, wait a minute, this is the place that I was at when I was running that load between here and there. And wow, what a trip. Okay, it just completely looks a little different. That happens to me all the time. So that very well may be such a place, but that matters not. We're out of there. We got 15 miles down over there to the receiver in Waynesboro. Gotta hop back over on the I-64 real quick. We're running up we're running up the 77/I-64 currently. And yeah, well, obviously top of the morning, like I said, two or three times now. Let's go ahead and check in. We got now Monday. Excuse me. I have to gather myself. August 2nd, 2021. Man. Very local time out here in Virginia, East Coast. 6:35 a.m. Means all you Californians are still dreaming about get up for Monday morning, I guess, maybe. Temperature's kind of a cool 62 degrees outside. I wish I had known it had cooled down that much overnight. I would have shut down the truck. But it was still fairly warm. Last night when I was bedding down, so I had the truck running with the AC on. I got up this morning, took Max out, and I was like, damn, it's a little chilly. I mean,
1.25 miles. Take exit 221 on the right to I-64 East.
That's pretty bad. They call it 64 degrees chilly. That's nothing. Because it's going to start getting chilly as the next couple months go by. And they do go by quick.
Exit 221 on the right to I-64 East.
Elevation's about 1,400 feet. I probably maybe already gave you that information the other day. I don't know.
Continue on I-64.
So yeah, so there we go. So we're gonna go make this delivery. I believe they open at 7, so we should be there right about on time. And hopefully the boss will get us a load early this morning, and we'll get underway, and maybe we'll start heading westbound. So anyway, so yep, we'll see you in a bit.
Take the exit on the right to Virginia 254.
Yep. Well, here we go once again.
In 1/4 mile, turn right on Virginia 254.
So, let's see here. Greetings to you from Staunton, Virginia.
Turn right on Virginia 254.
About 30 miles back westbound from where we were hanging out over there at the rest area that we stopped at a minute ago, a little while ago. So probably about an hour and a half up there or something like that. And
in 1.5 miles, turn right on Hayes Avenue.
received our next load dispatch, which is taking us over here to a place we've been to before in the not very distant past. Geez, it seemed, I think it might have very well been on our last run a month ago. Came over here to this place in Staunton called Staunton, aka Graphic Packaging. Like Graphic Packaging International or something, or whatever it was called. Graphic Packaging. Where the last time we got loaded, it was a fairly heavy load. Like 38 or 40,000 pounds, I think, of basically like packaging for the beverage industry, be it alcohol or non-alcoholic beverage. It was packaging, like when you go get a 12-pack of Coke or beer or whatever, the box that it's in, that stuff. That's what we picked up last time, I believe. That's what it was. And last time I think, geez, I'm trying to remember where we hauled that off to. Off the top of my head, I want to say we hauled it up to somewhere in New York last time. This time, we are picking it up and running it on home for the back haul, back out to Lathrop, California. And that is sweet potatoes, because I'm about ready for a break, I figure. It'll be a 3-weeker by the time we get home, so that's cool. I would actually absolutely stay out an additional 2 weeks, I think, if it wasn't for the way this truck is driving. But this truck needs some serious TLC. As I've mentioned,
1/4 mile, turn right on Hayes Avenue.
Over the last couple of weeks, the alignment situation, and because of the alignment situation, front, the steer tires are becoming, ruined. And so I get this shimmy in the truck that's just getting worse and worse and worse. I mean, the whole truck just
turn right on Hayes Avenue.
So, yeah, it needs a little TLC in that regard.
In 1/4 mile, arrive at 600 Hayes Avenue on the right.
And the brakes too. The brakes need the brakes shimmy also. They just it's like when you're in your regular car or pickup truck, when you go to hit the brakes and it wobbles, it's because your disc rotors are getting warped, and they either they need to be turned, they need to be machined, or you need new rotors. Same thing's happening with this, although these trucks have drum brakes and shoes, but the same.
Arriving at 600 Hayes Avenue on the right.
The same issue occurs. Oh wow, man, their gates are closed. Huh. Well, it said the pickup was for noon. I was hoping somebody would be here to load us right now. Graphic Packaging International. Alright, I gotta make a phone call. I'll talk to you in a minute. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, the gate is closed on this side because we're gonna get loaded on the other side. Basement entrance. We're gonna go to the front entrance to check in. So she said we got to go up this little hill past the speed limit sign to the front of the building, and we're going to be hanging a wide right turn into the front entrance and back into door number 3. Speed limit sign. Max, shush. Max, shut up. Get down. Get down. Do not block entrance. No overnight parking. I think this is where she said to go. This has got to be it. Yep, door number 3 right there. Okie dokie. Max, get down. Just get down. It's just kind of like at a weird angle. This one. It really is. One more time, and we'll get her. There we go. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Okie dokie. We're loaded. And what's nice is that we're not very heavy. We're about kind of a medium weight at about 28,000. I think it's
Turn left on Montgomery Avenue.
27,873 or something like that. So we don't even have to get a scale ticket. We don't even have to weigh out to get out of Dodge here. All we have to do is try not to hit anything on the way out of Staunton here. Re-elect Matt Robertson for Staunton Sheriff. Proven experience, dedicated service. There you go. Man, it's pretty here. Look at these folks over here. This little house on that corner lot to the right of us here. They got their freaking garden growing and stuff, like corn and... Ooh, I almost took out that mailbox. What did I say about not hitting anything on the way out? This is the first thing I'm on.
Turn left on Montgomery Avenue.
Almost the first thing I did. But yeah, they got their nice little garden over there and a green lawn and everything. Man, nice little corner lot. That's pretty.
Turn right on Austin Avenue.
No. We're going out on Hayes here, Sheila D. We're going out the way we came in, baby. If we can, as long as we don't get stuffed around this here corner.
Turn right on Pace Avenue.
Awesome. It's clear shot. So, yep, this is like damn near coast to coast, like legitimately.
Turn left on West Beverly Street.
I mean, it's pretty well coast to coast. We have a grand total of 2,756 miles to get out to Lathrop, California.
In 1 3/4 miles, turn left on Virginia 262.
Which gives us a grand total of, about 43 hours of drive time, which will probably, in all likelihood, be realistically about 47 or so, with road work areas, etc. Anything can happen in 2,756 miles. And we actually kind of have an option, of which I've already made a decision for our route back. We could run the 40. Basically all the way out through Nashville and Memphis, etc. Through Albuquerque, New Mexico, Arizona, up on into California, and then run the 5 or the 99 up to California, up to Lathrop. But I have opted against that. Our other option is to basically run out to, I think, like St. Louis and head northbound on whatever it is. No, Kansas City, that is, and head northbound on whatever interstate that is out there. Let's see if I can pull it up here. The 29, and take the 29 northbound up to the 80, and then run the 80 westbound all the way out. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. As much as it's pretty funny, because of all the complaining that I did over the last few months about just running the 80, and here I am actually opting to take the 80 over the 40. And again, that's just because the 40 was just a mess. like the deciding factor for me. The straw that's breaking the
Turn
camel's
left
back
on Virginia 262.
on the decision here is not the fact that the 40 is a mess, because, well, the 80 is kind of a mess too. It's because I just really honestly don't feel like driving 500 miles or whatever it is, or 400 miles. Well, no, it's actually like 600 miles through California just to get to Lathrop, whereas I could just run 120 miles through California if I... Okay, anyways, so that was funny. The video just shut off because I had a whole bunch of stuff. My memory is too full. The phone's memory was too full, so it shut off.
In 1 mile, keep right to I-64 West.
I was about to wrap this little segment up anyways, kind of trying to keep it a little bit shorter than I have been, but yeah. So anyways, that's the deal. The time is now, let's see, 11:32 in the AM, 76 degrees outside, elevation about 1,500 feet, and as I said, we got a long haul, so we'll be talking to you all day. Yep. But yeah, the Rolling Hills, West Virginia. Hillbilly Hills, I guess. So there you go. We had a little traffic jam back there, but wasn't too bad. So 3:34 now in the PM. 82 degrees outside, 750-foot elevation, and we are, I don't know, is it worth mentioning? I don't know. We have still remaining 2,516 miles to go. So, yeah. Still got our work cut out for us. We still got 4 days today, plus 4 probably to get out to California. So, anyways, that's a wrap for now. We'll see y'all later. Well, hey there, welcome back. And greetings to you now from Louisville, Kentucky. Yes, sir, and welcome to Kentucky at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Here we go. Now I've done it. Now, see, I just responded to him, and that was my big mistake. So, yeah, how's it going? Boy, what a day. Another, just seems like a really long day again. You know what? It doesn't seem like it. It's been another long day. Oh, boy. We're coming up on 7 o'clock. Let's see, 6:44 in the PM now. 82 degrees out here in Louisville, Kentucky. About a 700-foot elevation. And we're down to our last hour and 14 minutes of drive time available remaining on our logbooks. Max, get out of there. Out of there. Out of there. Jerk. Of all the places, like, no, just get back. Not even right now, not at all. No. Sorry about that. He's trying to wedge himself in between the stick shift and the engine motor casing. I guess. The shroud, whatever. So, yeah. But would you look at that? I mean, we're going to be off in an hour. Any which way you look at it, wherever we are when that hour is up, we're done for the day. Yeah. So it's still going to be semi-light out. I mean, and that's a wonderful thing. It really is. Psychologically speaking, it's a nice thing to be off work and it's still daytime out. Of course, it took getting up in the morning while it was still dark, right? But it's totally worth it. And of course, we're heading westbound, so we're going to be gaining an hour back by the end of the day's shift, I believe. I think we're going to be crossing over into Central Time by the time this last hour is up. Yes, sir. And let's see, I already have pre-selected a rest area of which to go ahead and camp out at overnight tonight. appears that it's kind of a small one. It's only got like 13 truck spaces. But, you know, getting in there early-ish, as we will be, should entitle us to a spot. I dare say it. Maybe not entitle us to one, but should, what's the word? Not guarantee one. Should give us a higher probability of finding a spot. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Excuse me. Yep. Actually, shit. Did I just, you know what, I should have probably just gone and taken one of those bypass. Are you serious, little red Honda? Damn, yeah, I probably should have taken one of the bypasses around downtown St. Louis or Louisville. I hope I didn't just goof that up, because at this time of day it can be a little, well, no, it's close to 7. The majority of the commute might be over by now. I don't know. Max, you are blocking my mirror. He's freaking somewhere. He's always in the way here. You know, it's funny. Driving all around the country, right? I see all kinds of stuff, right? And I see things in common all over the place, and it's like a pandemic, right? So there's some things out there just that are like a pandemic because they're so widespread, they're not localized in one area. It's kind of like occurring in any area you go through, right? You know, and it relates to all kinds of things, like, you know, truck drivers do certain things in all kinds of areas, and it's just, you know, some stuff that's annoying, you know, and stuff. But one of the things that bugs the shit out of me, because I've had this happen to me, is when I see like a couple, right? A guy and his girlfriend or something like that, or his wife, maybe they got some kids in the back, and they're on a road trip somewhere, and you see it, I see it all the time. I see it all day long. You see the guy sitting over there driving the freaking car, and his girl's over there in the freaking passenger seat staring at her phone, right? Just tapping on her phone the whole freaking trip. You know what I mean? Like, bitch, put that fucking phone away and have a freaking conversation with you're in a vehicle with a live human being. Do you know how that makes that guy feel? That you're freaking sitting in that car ignoring him in exchange for somebody who isn't even in the fucking same car with you? Quit freaking doing that shit to your men. Women, like, quit. Stop doing that. You know, don't you know how that makes people feel? It's like, I'm not cool enough. I'm over here doing all the work. I'm driving. I could use a little company. And you're over there sitting there texting or Facebooking or taking selfies. Freaking nonsense, right? Uploading nonsense. You know, responding to the, like, pay attention to the guy you're with. Women, right? It like, I don't know why it gets me. I do know why it gets me, because I've had it happen to me before. And it's like, man, that's just rude. It is. It's freaking rude. Do that shit while you're, you know, like in a restaurant with your significant other, right? And you're just sitting there looking at your phone the whole time. Like you ain't got brains enough in your head to come up with something better to say to the person you're with, so you're gonna sit there and just
keep right to I-64 West.
Just talk nonsense and gibberish to somebody like 20 miles away, 100 miles away, because you can't think of anything good to say to the person you're with. Man, that's rude. I don't know. It bugs me, and I see it all day long, and I want to yell at them. I'm like, put your freaking phone down. You got that guy, he's over there driving that freaking car, that truck, you know, and he could use a little, you know, something to take his mind off of the monotony of it. You know? I don't know. Man, you know what? Maybe it's just me. What am I doing here, Shirley? Yes, we're going this way. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe there's guys that don't mind. I don't know. I think
continue on I-64.
I think it's really freaking rude and disrespectful. And I would kick her out. I'd just say, you know what? You want to sit there and talk to your friends on the phone? Just get out of the car. Then I'll go on by myself. Because that's basically what you're doing. Is you're leaving me by myself, right? You're leaving me by myself in the car. Fuck it. I'll leave you on the side of the road then. You sit there and text them from the gas station. I'll come back and pick you up in a few days once I'm done camping. Right? I don't know. I mean, you guys are going someplace together. Obviously, the intention is to spend time with each other. So why aren't you? I don't know. Bugs the heck out of me. All right, I'm done. There we go. Big city, St. Louis. St. Louis. Big city, Louisville. You know, and here we go. And so I'm not being one way or another. It's not something that you generally see guys doing much of, right? You don't see the guys like, you know, like occasionally you'll see, you know, the girl driving the car, right? She's driving the bus, and the guy is in the passenger seat. Okay? And you don't typically see the dude. You know, I guess we could call him a dude. Sitting there tapping away at his phone, like occasionally, like, but that's super rare. Right? The only time you see dudes doing that stuff is when they're by themselves driving their own car. Right? You know, and that's bad enough too, right? But you know, I'm trying to make a point. You know, like, seriously, put your damn phone down when you're in the company of somebody. You know, you can't make it freaking whatever 150 miles from home to the camping site that you guys are going to without freaking keeping in touch with Sally, you know, or something, or, you know, seeing how many likes you got, you know, for that picture of that bird, you know, that was sitting over there on that tree over where that rest area was, and you guys stopped at, you're like, keep checking it every 5 minutes to see how many more likes you got. Responding to comments. Wow, what a pretty bird. Where was that? Oh, that was in this rest area. Shut up. Shut up. Do that shit on your own time. Maybe that's why I don't have a girlfriend. Maybe that's the very reason why I'm single. It is too. I'm not saying that with any kind of embarrassment or shame. That's the reason I don't have a girlfriend. Because I can't stand that kind of shit. Yep. Moved them right out of the car. Yep.
I-64 West.
See, that's my girl, Sheila D. That's my, yeah, and she's always texting. Actually, I'm tapping her screen. I'm treating her right. At least I'm paying attention to her. All right, I better go. I'm getting myself in trouble. Hang on, wait a minute. Let's get across this cool bridge here real quick, and then I'll just drop it.
Either of the two right lanes.
Lane in, merge right. Okay. Be in the right lanes, agility. Okay. I guess
I-64.
That's why I have a dog. He's not able to pick up a phone and sit there and stare into a screen and take selfies. Ain't you seen yourself enough times? Listen, you ain't changed. How many times a day you gotta look at yourself in your phone or in a mirror? You look exactly the same as you did 20 minutes ago, 2 hours ago. Ain't no different. You just looking in the mirror to make sure it's still you, or what? Make sure you didn't transform into something hideous. Maybe you are hideous. You're just maybe just checking to see if you transformed into something beautiful. I don't know. It's got to be one or the other, right? It's either one or the other. You're either looking to see if you've improved or if you've gotten worse. That's all. Probably neither one is true. You're just still the same as you were 2 hours ago. You forgot what you looked like, so you had to take a selfie and then touch it up. That's funny. Stuff bugs me. There's stuff like that bugs me. Here we go. Welcome to Indiana in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crossroads of America. Oh shit! I need to get over. Boy, we almost went to New Albany there. Because I'm sitting there talking all kinds of smack. All right, okay. What I say? We went over the cool bridge. That's it. Gotta go. Talk to you in a bit. good.
mile. Arrive at I-64 rest area westbound on the right.
Yep, it looks like it's open. I'm really surprised actually.
Continue on I-64.
This truck that I've been following behind for the last little ways here has just opted to go ahead and pull in. What would seem like the last.
Turn left on I-64.
And he's gonna take the only spot. I bet you that's open. Yeah, it looks like there's a few spots open. We're gonna take the spot down here at the end, I think. Yep. That's what we're gonna do, because we don't want neighbors. We don't like neighbors. Neighbors offend us. Of course, we'll probably wind up with a couple by the time the night is over. Looks good to me. Yes, it does. It looks just fine. End rest area. That's pretty funny. They had to put a sign, right? You see what I'm saying? Isn't it goofy? Jesus Christ, Max. That was unnecessary. End rest area. Like, they were like, we need to have a sign here that lets everybody know that the rest area is ended now. That's just goofy. I'm gonna leave it with that. I hope y'all are doing well. Thanks for watching Infinity Highway and letting me chew off your ear a bit. And it's a wrap. We'll see you somewhere down the road. So take care. See ya.